So the other day, I was talking to somebody. In the conversation, it came up about manifesting an ideal relationship. Have I ever done that? They know I'm very passionate about the law of attraction. So that conversation came up, and I replied. My answer was, yeah, you can. I've done it multiple times, and you can do it. All right, and one of the ways that you can do it is by simply thinking about all of the things you want out of a relationship. See, don't focus on what you don't want, because where attention goes, energy flows. So the more you focus on the type of person you don't want, the more you're going to attract that type of person, that type of vibe to you, if you feel what I'm saying. That's what makes the law of attraction so tricky and, so cool at the same time. Some people, some people don't really understand it. When you start to understand, it's almost like it's a balance to this thing. So we'll get into that later on. But, you can definitely manifest the ideal relationship that you want when you start to first become who it is you want to attract. So if you want a drama-free relationship, you first have to be drama-free. All right. If you want a partner that travels, you first have to be a person that loves to travel. See, all of these things that you want out of someone else, you have to already possess inside of yourself. All right. So if you love arts and crafts, more than likely you're going to attract someone that loves arts and crafts, just as much as you do. But when you focus on a person that doesn't like arts and crafts, you're going to continue to meet these guys who don't like it. And you'll be like, damn, why the fuck I can't just meet somebody who love or is into the type of shit that I'm into, and it's right there. That number one reason right there is because, you worried about why somebody isn't into what you're into, as opposed to just being into what you're into and then riding that wave. And when you send that wave and that frequency out, it's going to come back to you. It takes time though, and if you want to know a little bit more about that, I got a video, that I talk about, it's called the microwave effect. And I talk about, how things take time and stuff like that, so I'm going to be touching back on that a little bit later on, but to get back and stay on topic, if you want to manifest your ideal relationship, be the person, that you want to attract to you. You know what I mean? Like, see, we basically mirror reflections of ourselves, so when you a bullshitter, you get bullshitted. All right. When you an asshole, you're going to meet other assholes. All right. When you're a loving, kind person, you're going to attract more loving, kind people. So that's why it's always best to try to be the best version of yourself every day, because you raise your odds of attracting someone to you like that. Now, one of the catch-22 with the law of attraction is we can't help who we fall in love with sometimes. And so stop trying to figure out who you're going to fall in love with and what this person is going to look like, because we just human beings. We're spiritual beings, man, having a temporary human experience. This is nothing but a shell. This is an avatar. This is not who I really am. Who you're looking at right now, this is not really who I am. I'm much deeper than this. My soul is something that it takes another genuine soul to see. And when you realize you're a mirror reflection of yourself, you'll start to see that. So if you've been attracting negativity, bullshit relationships, it's because deep down inside, you carry negativity and you carry that scarcity bullshit mindset. You don't carry the abundant mindset. You don't carry that, you don't carry that part of you that's already in your DNA, the abundance of knowing that you're better than what you've been displaying. So I really don't care if you've been going the last 15 or 30 years of being, such a fucked up person. You can change at any time, especially if you want to create a better reality, create a better lifestyle for yourself, a more abundant lifestyle, So basically, again, take some time out to yourself, try some meditation, focus specifically on what it is you want out of your relationship. What drives you, what would keep you content with a person. Don't look at all of the superficial things so far as like how much money this person make, what type of car this person drive, what type of house they live in. Focus on the things that matter. for the longevity, not the short term. Focus on the things that matter, because in the blink of an eye, a person could lose all of those superficial things, and would you still be there? And if the answer is no, trust and believe, you're probably dealing with somebody right now that got the same mindset as you. So if you lost everything, pretty much the odds are they'll be out of there too. So if you want to ride or die somebody that's solid with you, then you got to be a ride or die and be solid within yourself. Then that's starting there. Everything you want, start within you. That's how you manifest an ideal relationship. Yeah, you can, you can put it out into the air, always put out into the air. I would like my partner to have these characteristics, the characteristics, the makeup of what you want them to look like. See, the universe doesn't know whether or not you want this type of relationship or this type of relationship without you being specific. So you can't just say, I want a good relationship. I want a great relationship, because what is good, what is great? What I mean? You got to be more specific, be more clear, and basically just, put it out there. And then in the meantime, when you're putting it out there, you got to slowly start to detach from any toxic relationships that you are already involved in, and that's difficult, but if you want to attract better, you got to let go of the things that no longer serve you. You got to let go of the things that aren't serving your higher self. You know what I mean? When you're ready to evolve and elevate to something else, something that's greater, you got to look at the things that you have right now and just ask yourself, is this serving my higher self right now? Am I happy with what I have right now? And if you are and you're content with it, cool. I'm not content with certain things in life. I'm a go-getter, and, I'm going to forever be a go-getter, because I have an abundant mindset where I believe that it's in my birthright to have what it is that my heart desires. And I have those things now. And I look forward to all of the other things I have put out into the universe that's currently making its way to me, So when you put it out into the universe, you don't worry about whether or not and when it's going to show up. You don't do that. You just put it out there, that you want to manifest this type of relationship. I want a loving, caring, understandable person in my life. I would like for that person to have, a decent job, drive a decent vehicle. I would like for the person that I want to always, be, empathetic towards certain situations or something like that, and if you are already that type of person too, and you just sit back, that person will show up. Now that person might not look exactly how you imagined them to look, but remember, you're looking at the soul. We're not really always looking at the physical features of a person. I mean, yeah, nobody wants to be with somebody, man, that ain't appealing to the eye, of course, man, but you just never know, man. Sometimes it be the type that ain't your type to change your life. You know what I mean? Like, that might fly over some of you motherfuckers' heads right there. So I'm going to say it again. Sometimes it might be the type that ain't your type that be the one to change your life. All right. So if you want to manifest the ideal relationship, first work on yourself. Become the person that you want to attract. It all starts within yourself. All right. So I hope this answered the question, answer some questions for some people out there, man, that want to know the same thing. If y'all got some questions y'all want to ask me, feel free to drop a comment below, and I'll respond to it as soon as I get time. Definitely will. I appreciate any comments, whether they good or bad. Ain't no such thing as good or bad to me, man. So you just leave a comment, man, and I look to improve myself every day, man. So if I need to critique something, or if I'm looking if you got some type of info for me, please feel free to share it with me. I'm just giving you things that work for me in my life, because I use the law of attraction every day. This is working when I'm asleep. This is working when I'm woke. All right. And currently I'm in the process too of manifesting my ideal relationship. I'm not in no rush right now. You know what I mean? Because I still got personal development to do right now within myself. So when the time is right, I believe in divine timing. I know it's going to unfold and it's going to be magical. You know what I mean? But if you truly want something to work Work on yourself first, all right? Don't go out there looking to fall in love, all right? Look to grow in love, all right? When you fall, that shit hurt, all right? That ain't a good fucking feeling. You know that, right? I know it, you know what I mean? So look to grow in love, all right? Build with somebody. But first, remember, it all starts with yourself, all right? So until the next video, I want y'all to take it easy, man. Until the next day, baby. Namaste. Peace.